Hello students, good morning to all. Today I am going to start the new topic in our syllabus. This is the last topic of essay in our syllabus. This topic is related to the reforms in education. How to add or remove the subjects which are relevant or irrelevant. So, the writer has tried to say that this essay has been written in ironical tone. Ironical in the sense that he is going to describe the subject which is not taught practically, although it is his suggestion to introduce the new subject, and the name of the new subject is that if we want to get success in our life, honesty is not so sufficient. So, we have to add some fraud or false things in our life. It is the purpose of writer to satirize the people, to satirize the corruption in the society. So, master subject he advocates is that there should be a master subject of fraud, bribery, swindling, etc., falsehood. These topics are correlated, and everyone wants to get instant success in his life. So, the use of these things become necessary because everybody wants instant success. First of all, I introduce the writer as an assist. His name is Hillaire Bellock. Hillaire Bellock was a writer of great vigor and variety, whose work included poetry, history, biographies, and travel accounts, as well as essays. Hillaire Bellock, as a writer, he writes something about in his different types of works, poetry, history, biographies, travel accounts he has written, as well as essays. He is regarded by some as the best prose stylist of his generation. He chose early to write in English rather than French, using simple, unadorned language, only occasionally employing metaphor or other rhetorical embellishment. So, he is known as the best writer of styles. His plain style is sometimes likened to the piety of speech of the 17th century, or described simply as grave and majestic. Yet unmistakably Bellock's interests ranged widely, as did his knowledge and experience. His French and English ancestry ensured him an unusual combination of insular and continental interests and sympathies, as well as an acute way of analyzing everything he encountered. So, we have seen how Hillaire Bellock is known as the best simple style writer. He uses rhetorics, he uses satirical tone in his essays. The essay form was particularly well chosen for his highly personal observations, which are consistently informed by his Roman Catholic sense of order as it existed in the Middle Ages, whose fragmenting with the Reformation Bellock saw as the West's greatest scandal. But an antipathy to contemporary life doesn't inhibit Bellock's enjoyment of the modern fools he saw even where. So, we have seen that he writes with the purpose. His style is known as the simple, without any figurative language. No doubt he uses metaphors, similes for his works. Now, the text of the topic is going to be read by me. Students, for the convenience or for the ease of your understanding, I have divided this text into two parts because text is must hear. I read and try to convince you, make you understand. Since we are determined, as I am not, but as all my colleagues seem to be, that a new world has arisen. Since therefore all institutions may be remodeled at will, I trust there will appear in the education of wealthy children a reform overdue these many years. In the beginning lines, the writer says that the time has come and there should be a change in the education policy. This reform is an addition of a certain subject to the curriculums of schools. The writer starts his essay saying that in the syllabus curriculum of the schools, the reform is necessary, and he is going to describe the new topic, that is an additional topic. We have all at one time or another deplored its absence. We all in one crisis or another of our lives recognize its necessity. If it be true that we have today an opportunity for new things, do let us inaugurate the novelty at least, which would be of such vast advantage to the generation now sprouting. And the new subject is fraud. As I have stated earlier, that he says that he is going to describe the new topic. The name of the new topic is fraud. The word appears very comedic because how can a teacher or student think about fraud in his syllabus? So practically his purpose, his intention is to laugh, satirize the ironical tone of his speech in the form of essay. He says that without fraud we can't get success, and this is the irony of our life. In the examination, students are generally asked about the master subject in education reform. So the new subject is fraud. This line should be remembered. Fraud is the sole basis of the only form of success. This line is also important. We can be asked, what is fraud? We can say fraud is the sole basis of the only form of success. By fraud alone are those vast fortunes suddenly acquired which only are the condition of greatness in a modern man. Fraud is the master subject. Again the line is important. We can be asked, what is master subject? Then we will say fraud is the master subject. Ignorance or inability in which looms a man to toil and obscurity, yet fraud is never taught at school. Men who had the parts for the most brilliant career fail on leaving the academics because they are outwitted by gutter snips who have no letters but can sit. The mean is to say that educated or honest, hard-working people are outwitted. They are rusticated for their ignorance of the people in the society, because ignorant, uneducated people come to there and they are given chances for success, and honest peoples are removed from the scene. There used to be taught in the schools. There used to be taught in schools Latin, Greek after grammatical fashion, which made the better people true master of the inwards of these languages. When they were so formed, they were called scholars. The writer says that some people are termed or declared as scholars. Why? Because they study Latin and Greek things, Greek language in the schools, which made the better people true master of the inward of these languages. When they were so formed, they were called scholars. To this expertise was added some knowledge of a foreign language, usually French or German, but only smattering thereof, and laterally also the elements of physical science and of mathematics, until these last branches took up so much time that often a choice was made between them and the older humanities. In this paragraph, the writer says that some people who have got their education from German, Greek or Latin languages, they are declared as scholars, and it is only the brand that they have taken their education from foreign language. So far so good. Indirectly, young people were taught also the matter of their society, and this especially through the modern discipline of games. The writer says that it is better to know that some people are indirectly taught the manners of the society, and this especially through the modern discipline of games. Through the modern discipline of games, this is known as the modern discipline, but there is not one of them, and I speak with feelings on the matter, for I have experienced myself, who upon leaving school or the university has not suddenly found himself in a world where a ready practice in cheating proved of the only things of serious importance. The writer says that some people try to get success with the hard work, utmost sincerity, but they are given less chance because on the basis of cheating, some people come forward and leave the academics behind, because cheating has entered the university or schools, and ready-made practice for the people, for the persons who get into school education, take admission and get success because of the dwindling or cheating in the education policy. And yet was to him quite unfamiliar. He found himself usually without resources, cast upon a world wherein survival or even decent honor and spiritual security depended upon the exercise of certain arts of deceit to which he had never been trained, and which he must acquire at his peril. Peril means danger. In proportion as he failed to acquire these arts, life failed together and was cast away. The writer says that some people are not given success because they doomed to meet unsuccess because of the process of success in the life depends on the fraud and cheating, as there is irony in the lines also that the exercise of certain arts of deceit to which he had never been trained, because honest and hard-working people are not taught the way to get success, and this is based on the cheating, and the people who are cheater get entry, success, and the honest people are thrown away. So in this essay, the writer has tried to convince the students that first of all, in the syllabus of the schools or colleges, he advocates the introduction of fraud. Although it looks very funny and not good, but the purpose, the intention of the writer is to introduce that indirectly the people who get success, they have to adopt the shortcut method, and the shortcut method is not good because shortcut method brings corruption, cheating, fraud, and forgery things. With the help of falsehood or illegal, a person gets success, and the honest people are outwitted, thrown away, and they are not given the chance to get success. Thanks, students. We have completed the first part of the text. Thanks again for your nice cooperation. In the next topic, very soon we will take the second part. Thank you.